Good morning, my friends. Happy Friday. Woot woot. I'm super excited. It's my favorite day of the week. And I have a fun thing planned. What? Wrong password. Oh my God, what's going on with my tablet? All right, there we go. I'm just going to pull up the live. I hope everybody's had a good week and you're ready for a better weekend. I'm in the wrong account. Exit, switch account. Sorry, I'm going a little slow this morning. I should be better than this. Oh. I just knocked something over. What was it? It was Grimes Ridge room spray. Whoopsie. Hi, Lara. We missed you this week. I'm glad you're here. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Everything. Patty's here. I gotta do. She's the only one who doesn't come up if top comments are on, top messages. I have to go to all messages to get her. The tablet's like super slow this morning. There we go. You ready, Patty? She's gonna mani with me. Well, I'm not quite ready. I had this jelly tip, and now, first off, the mani that was on this hand, I never even posted it. I did it with Patty, like we were on the phone together, like video chatting, and we did manis the other night. And I ended up that there was some glitter that got on the nude part because one nail was a French nail. Anyway, the whole point is I did a color block and I didn't put down a layer of base in between my peel base and the dip. So the bottom of the nail, which was green, would not come off. So I tried filing it off, but then there was this big dip in my nail. So I had to remove the tip. And of course, it wouldn't just come off. So I'm at work here with my second layer of magic peel base. I think this is going to get it right here, though. And I'll just file off just a little on the side. So happy it's Friday, you guys. I have a honey-do list that's like a mile long for Nick of things I want hung up that I can't reach, or screws like that need to be drilled into the wall. So I'm like, you're going to be busy this weekend. Don't make any plans. And then you want to hear something funny? Now, this summer in July is our 20th wedding anniversary, and we've been together since 2000, so almost 24 years, right? And he looked so sexy this morning wearing the clothes that I bought him, like some new clothes, right? They were just sweats and a hoodie, but they look good on him. They're like cargo sweats. And he just looked good because he never buys himself new clothes. So to see him in something new, fitting his body a little more updated style, because he always wears cargo pants, so like really loose and stuff. So they're cargo sweats, but they fit him better, tighter in the butt, more fitted at the ankle, So this morning he was getting ready to leave for work, and I'm like, you look hot. And he laughed and he said, thanks. And then I'm like, go ahead, shake it for me before you go. And he's like, what? I'm like, shake your ass. He's like, no. I'm like, come on. We've been married for 20 years. Just give me a shake. And he did. It was the cutest thing. Oh, where does he travel for work, Lara? How many kids do you have? So I'm just pushing back my cuticles, but see, this is all jelly tip too that's coming off. It's either that or the solid nail glue I use to attach my jelly tips. All right, I already have my drill bits out that I need. So I'm just going to use a small ball bit first. Clean up my cuticle area. I think you wanted some this morning. My alarms, of course. I even went into my phone last night because I had shut off the alarms all week. Like I have 3 alarms that go off: 4:30, 5:15, and they've been going off all week. My son's on vacation, so I don't have to get up that early. You know. Oh, wrong drill bit. They've been going off all week. So I even went into my phone last night, went into settings, and there was a way to like shut off the alarm date, like certain dates through dates. So I shut it off through today. It still went off. And my tablet, it has alarm set in it. I shut the power off to that thing last night so it wouldn't go off, and it went off too. It turned on and went off. Oh, both in college? Good for you. Damn, that's a lot of money. All right, so I have 2 older sons. They're 20, oh my God, 27 and 24, but they don't have much to do with us. And then I have a 12-year-old boy, so I have 3 sons, and he's going to be 13 next month, March 21st. Where do you live? What state do you live in? Let's find out more about Lara. There's not too much here that needs to be cleaned up. I'm just going right around a little bit of, I think that's actually fingernail. Nope, it's gel. Okay. Get that off. So I'm just going right around the nail, and a small ball bit will get right in there. Works well for me. I'm doing it with my left hand, so it's a little awkward, but good enough. Okay. I'm going to try and buzz through this. I have a good idea for a mani. I do one every year, actually, so it's not like, ooh, something I've never done before. But tomorrow's the color palette challenge, and the colors are like, it's very sweet, like candy. Like I'm talking, we got pink, we got a light blue, there's light purples, there's like this mint / aqua color. So I'm going to do a watercolor mani. I think that will be well, pretty, you know. We're going to do it with 4 different colors. All right, moving on. Let me real quick put some primer in this tip. And then I'll put dehydrator on my nail and then primer. Hi, Britt. That girl. Oh, you're in Ohio. One of our friends, Chastity, she lives in Ohio, but oh, so does Britt. Britt lives in Ohio too. But Chastity doesn't come around much anymore. She's like been dealing with some stuff. Okay, I'm putting primer on my nail because I'm going to use a gel to attach my jelly tip. So anytime you work with gel products, you want to use primer. That's the stuff, well, you guys know, if you go to salons, they put it, like if you got acrylics, they'll put it on your regrowth, your natural nail. It just helps, it leaves a sticky residue, so it's going to help the nail stick better, I guess. Solid nail glue gel. Oh my goodness. All right, I just saw the message. Yeah, where your husband is. Oh wow. So he's from Iowa? Hope everything will be okay. Right? Weren't we saying that we missed Lara this week, you guys? We brought up that you hadn't been here. So I don't know if you'd be interested, Lara, but we have a group chat on Instagram. But it's kind of like you. I mean, if you're active every day on Instagram, that's like. I mean, there are some people who talk less in there, some people who talk more in there. But I mean, it's Brandis is in there, Patty, Britt, me, Jules, dipping with Jules. Who else is in there? Well, that's the most important people right there. But anyway, I don't know if you, we share like inspiration. We share when we have new posts. We just talk about stuff, we share collab stuff. That's something like if you'd want to join our chat, that's called the Dip Goddesses. Oh yeah, Tara. So Moon Ink Nails, Michelle, Lotus Dips. Thank you, Britt. Sometimes when I'm under pressure, I can't think of anything. Well, no, I'm inviting you, so you're not imposing. But I don't I've asked people to join and they've joined and then they don't even talk. You know what I mean? At all. And then it's like, well, why did you join if you're not even gonna you know what I mean, get to know us or anything? So that's what I mean. If you're going to be present and be there, then definitely we'd love to have you. But if you don't think you'd be able to keep up, not that it's a lot to keep up with, but we talk every day in there. You're from Texas? That's where Christy lives, the owner of Cosmic Nails. This is Emily Solid Nail Glue Gel, Tima Free, my favorite stuff to use. It's very easy to work with. That's why I like it so much. It doesn't make a mess. It's really clean. Glitters or something all over me. All right, let's put this baby on. So I start down below the cuticle and then slide up to the top. I look at it sideways here to make sure it goes to the cuticle. Same thing on that side. Now I'm just gonna clean this up. I'm just getting any gel out from underneath the acrylic tip. It sticks to itself really nicely, so if you get some on your spatula, the easiest way to remove it is just to see. You could put this gel on a lint-free wipe, which I used to do, and just get rid of it. But then I was like, why would I do that when I can save it, right? And reuse it. Okay. I'm happy with how it looks. I'm going to cure it now. 1 minute in my lamp will do it. Just making sure that I have no gel at my sidewalls. Okay, there we go. This is the mani that we did on yesterday's live. A triple ombre, all glitter. Thanks, Britt and Patty. They kind of pushed me into doing it, but it's very, very pretty. These colors, there's 3 here. They release 2 night with 2 other dips and a whole collection of reflective glitter gel polishes, all HEMA 9 free, and a fairy flitter. It's like this rainbow flaky overlay that looks awesome over any color. So those are released at 7 p.m. Eastern at Luxie Nail, and you can save with my code Tara15. But as far as these dips go, I think they're like must-haves because they're like good for St. Patrick's Day. They're good for spring. They're good for Easter. You know, can't really go wrong. Yes, exactly, Britt. Okay, good. Ooh, nail mail. Do you like the new dips that Luxie's coming out with? The best part is that she has a reformulated gel for all her colored gel polishes, which means everything that's releasing tonight. And I was having issues with her old formula, but the new one, I've tried it and I've worn it for days and no problems at all. Heather's mixing these ones herself, and I think they're incredible. I can't wait to use the other ones that I have. Yeah, what'd you get, Lara? Yeah, I think maybe you need to order tonight, Britt. Mama needs some money. All right, there we go. Let's rough the surface of this tip up. Oh, I hate doing this with my left hand. Am I going in slow motion or is it just me? It's my left hand. There we go. Patty, my drill, remember I charged it that one time and it's still fully charged. And I charged it that one time like a month ago. Use this thing every single day and it's still fully charged. That's crazy. Alrighty. I'm going to put gel top coat on this and then we'll put peel base on. And don't worry about waiting too long for that to dry because I have my magical little fan, which really speeds up that process. If you don't have one and you use peel base, I would highly recommend it. I cannot believe how much time it shaves off of waiting for your peel base. Ooh, what'd you get? You will order tonight, Britt? Love you. If you order from Luxie, Lara, make sure you use my code Tara15 because I make a small commission. I'm actually going to be using Luxie nail dips today, you guys. I'm going to show them to you in a second. Let me get my peel base on. I'm going to do a watercolor mani. I think you guys know what that is. I don't want to say I coined the term, but I had never seen it, or I saw somebody, maybe a girl had done something similar, but she didn't name it anything, you know. So I did something, and I've been doing it. I think this is going to be my third year in a row, and I've done it more than 3 times. So, but it's just a watercolor ombre. We're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. And sometimes I use more, sometimes I use 5, but I think between 3 and 5 would be a good amount to use. And what you do is you just tap ombre your colors randomly on the nail, and then on the second layer, do the same thing, tap ombre the colors on the nail, like pretty much in the same spot, and you end up with this beautiful marbly, dreamy look. So I have done it before, topping it. Maybe I'll even use Luxie's that fairy flitter rainbow fleeky topper. we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. I purposely picked dips that were like matte glitters because I've never done a watercolor mani with any type of glitter. But now I'm on the ombre wagon. I can't seem to get off of it. Patty, what are you doing for a mani today? Hey, Janet. We all have problems. Hey, Brandis. Is Tara here? I don't see her yet. I was wondering where you were. I did a Luxie mani. I finally got my stuff yesterday. I did a triple ombre with 3 of the dips. And I'm using Luxie again today. And this is also a Luxie Nail peel base. It's called Dip Enabler. And this stuff works awesome, you guys. It really, really does. It's as good as UNT, in my opinion. I put 1 layer down. My nails come off easily. And now I'm also wearing Luxie Nail jelly tips. And I didn't shape that ring finger. Remind me to shape it after this peel base is dry. All right, I'm going to put my fan on. Yeah, we all have problems. Dipping's just one of them. No, I have a nail planner book, and it says I have 99 problems, but my nails ain't one. It's true. We have bomb nails. All right. Let me show you what I pulled out, and you guys can tell me what you think, because I did pull out a purple from Jules Dips, just because I wasn't sure on the one I chose. So these are all Luxie Nail Dips. Brandis. Who else joined me? Janet. I'm going to do a watercolor ombre, you know. So I pulled out Icing on the Cake. Let me show you guys these. Try and do it left-handed while my right hand dries. This is Icing on the Cake. It's a beautiful, fine matte glitter. Then we have the blue one, which is another matte glitter called Hip Hop that I'm going to use. Then we have this mint green called Sugar Floss. Now that one's not a matte glitter, it's actually sparkly. So is this one. This is kind of sparkly too. I might be confusing this one with crepe. So this one looks like it has sparkle, but now my little problem is which purple to use. Do I use Luxie's Sugared Plum? And then it will be all Luxie Nail, right? Let's see, it's got silver. Actually, I think those might be purple flakes. I can't tell if they're silver or purple flakes, but there's some kind of flake in there. And I didn't know if the silver would go because there's no silver in any of the other dips, right? Or I have a flat solid called Iris. This is what the inside of the jar looks like. From Jules Dips, I could use as my purple. So which purple should I use? Hi, Tara. Yo, I'm bringing 4 colors, Patty. That's what I'm doing. Are you doing a watercolor? Or are you doing long nails? Nail Addicts Anonymous. Wait, when's his birthday? Is it today, Brandis? We thought maybe something was wrong because you weren't at the live yesterday, Brandis. We were like, we hope she, oh no, I hope she doesn't have a migraine. More than one of us said that. Okay, Patty. So you're doing, you got to outdo me with my triple ombre and do a quadruple ombre. You bitch. I'll remember that. Oh, how fun. Are you having it at your house? I can't even imagine what having fibromyalgia must be like. Guys, it's been sunny here like every day since we moved in, and now it's like all gray and cloudy. It's different. Look at that, dry, and they've probably been dry for a little bit. Thanks for worrying. Which purple? Nobody gave me an answer. I'm gonna grab out some cupcake liners, and then we need 5 brushes. No, 4 brushes, 1 for each color. I think I'll just stick with Luxie since you guys don't give me shit for advice. Okay, so we need 1, because these jars are small and because we're going to be tap ombreing. There's a couple ways to ombre. You can tap ombre or scrub ombre. I, by far, prefer the tap ombre. So I'm going to grab this jar. I have one in my bedroom too that's very similar, makeup brushes. But these are ones that I can use for dip, and we need 4, right? Luxie Nail makes their own ombre brushes. They come in a set of 3. They're really, really pretty with the rose gold, nice colors. Okay, there's 4 brushes. We're ready to start. What I'm going to do, though, before I start is pour out some of each color into these cupcake liners. Am I in frame, you guys? I want to make sure I'm in frame. So this is icing on the cake. It's really gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful pink. All of these dips are available now, the ones that I'm using. These came out last year, but they're gorgeous. Look at Sugar Floss. That color. Britt, how can you not adore that color? Then we got Hip Hop. So these are Easter colors last year. This is the blue one. Beautiful. And then the one that doesn't quite go with them, Sugared Plum. Okay. I'm going to set up my brushes so they're ready, 1 by each. Cupcake liner. Do I need to adjust? You like that blue one? That's called Hip Hop. I'm using dips from Luxie Nail today. So it's luxienail.com. Use my discount code for 15% off. It's Tara15. All right, so for a watercolor mani, like I said, we're just gonna randomly tap the colors over the nail. I just want to make sure now that I leave enough room for each color. So if you're doing a 5-color watercolor, make sure you give yourself enough space for all of those colors. We're using dip liquids, which is what the dip powder system typically uses, although there are other ways to dip. So I'm going to do a full layer of dip base, and the first layer of base dries faster than subsequent layers. So we are going to have to work fast on this first layer, and no big deal if it dries. Okay, so I'm going to tap a little purple, I guess, right over here. Not too much. Tap it off. Now the green. Hope my base isn't dry. And the pink. Whoops. Okay. All right, where's my precision tool? Here it is. This is a precision tool. You can use it around your cuticles to clean up. Lots of companies sell them now. Before they started making these, I had a water marble tool that I had gotten off of Amazon that I used. But you can use a cuticle stick or a toothpick, anything like that. But if you're doing a lot of manis, it's nice to have something every day. And it will gunk up, with dip powder eventually. The acrylic, will gunk it up. And I just file it off. You could soak it off if you wanted to, but filing is much faster. Okay. Let's brush it off and just see what it looks like. So that purple is very pale. And you can see these dips are textured. That was my concern. But even if I don't have a purple dip that's like these textured ones. So even if I used my other purple option, it was a flat dip. It was a solid, I'm going to move on to the ring finger. Actually, why don't we do a second layer on this just so I can show you guys what it's going to look like when it's done after 2 layers of dip. Depending on how dark of a color you're using or how pigmented it is, you may have to, I'm going to reverse. So let me do that. I'm going to start with pink this time, and we're going to put it where we put it before. Okay. So I put it up at the top. Next is green. Which went where? Let's put some over here. We'll do our blue. Whoops, that was my green brush. My bad. Try not to mess up your brushes, but it can get a little confusing, when you have a lot sitting here. So I'm just trying to put the color over the same spots. There's a little dried acrylic right in here, but that will all be taken care of with filing. My son's home on vacation. Oh, it's still tacky. Let's put some green there because I don't see much green.
Okay, can you please state your first and last name for the jury?
My name is Kayla Montgomery. KaylaMontgomery.
And how old are you, Kayla?
32.
Where do you currently reside?
State prison for women.
And how long have you?
Okay, let's brush it off, see how it looks.
22.
Why you live in the?
Okay. I'm not sure how I like that purple. It's so pale.
Yes.
I'm gonna put some base down and just sprinkle some purple over it, you guys.
And you admitted to lying to the grand jury?
Because it's so light, I feel like you can't see it.
Apologies. Did you admit to lying to the grand jury?
Yes.
Do you understand the consequences of providing false testimony here today?
All right, I think that's better.
How are you doing today, Kayla?
Okay, let's leave that as it is for now. Haha, it looks like a V right there, like a French now.
there's a microphone right in front of you that looks like a stick coming out from the side of the computer screen there. If you can just sit a little bit closer to that, it's a little difficult for me to hear you. And I want to make sure that all of these nerves.
All right, let's do this again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start with purple. When you ombre, you want to go reverse each layer you do. So I'm starting here with the purple, then I'm going to the blue, the green, and the pink.
How long have you two been married?
It'll be 6 years.
Okay.
Do you remember the date you got married?
And then on the next layer, we'll go in reverse. We'll start with the pink.
2017.
How long have you known Adam Montgomery?
Since we were in high school.
Okay.
Are you currently?
All right, that looks really pretty. This one, I don't like how it looks. I shouldn't have did that little layer. I'm definitely going to need to do a third layer on it. Plus, it looks like I messed it up right there.
Did you find it at some point in time?
Yes.
Do you know if-
So that's another good thing about dip. Like if you're doing something like this and you don't like how like marbling, if you don't like how your first marble comes out, you can do another layer.
Do you have any?
And that's what we're gonna do on the pinky anyway. But I'll come back to that after. I'm gonna just take care of these first.
Seamus, Declan, and Kira.
Just brushing off in front of me, like away from the cupcake liners, you know.
How did you live back in October?
Let's just go through and do one layer on all of them, and then we'll come back for our second layer. And in the case of the pinky, the third layer.
How long did you live there?
For about a year and a half.
For a year and a half. Why did you stop living there?
Because we
You were looking for your phone, Janet?
Was that in?
Hi, Michelle.
Do you remember what month and what year?
Good morning, doll. I'm doing a Luxie Nail watercolor for, and the reason I'm doing this, Manny, is because tomorrow is the Color Palette Challenge, which is a monthly collab on Instagram and Facebook. They give you a color, a theme, and like a color palette, and you can use as many or as few colors as you want. And do any kind of mani you want, any type of nail art you want. So the colors were, there was blue, there was an aqua, there was, I'm getting glitter everywhere. This will happen when you do an ombre like this. It will make a mess. So blue, aqua, pink. There was like a light pink, a dark pink, 2 shades of purple. Okay, we're looking good. I'm happy with these two. Definitely not happy with that. That looks like crap. What's up with that new printer? That's bad, Brandis. Janet, are you going to be around this afternoon? Because I think I should be able to order your bracelet today. Let's put purple at the tip. Blue. Tap it off. Make sure you're tapping off in between each color to help prevent cross-contamination of your dip powders. Brandis, are you going to that Revel thing today? I'm not. I'll be live anyway. Yeah. You'll be around, Janet? Okay. I mean, I have all your info, but I just want to message you afterwards or whatever. You still want the white statement bracelet, Janet?
First, A is the chocolate and the mailbox. And B is the outside of the house.
Okay, so it's looking a little weird, but that's okay. It's gonna look better. Wonder if I should drop out the pink, you guys. I mean the purple, and just stick to pink, blue, and green, because the purple's so different in texture and everything.
Okay, and what did you say 42C is?
That's the ceiling in the basement.
Maybe it'll be all right. We'll see. Oh, we got to do our thumb. If you're just joining, or if you joined late, I would like to welcome you. My name is Tara. You're watching The Daily Nail. This is my weekday daily nail show. I'm here Monday through Friday at about 11 a.m. Doing all things dip nails. So if you're into DIY nails, all kinds of nail art too, if that's something you're into. I'm self-taught. Taught myself during COVID when I couldn't get a mani. But if that's something you're interested in, we'd love to have you subscribe, join our little family. Also, if you're on Instagram, give me a follow over there. I'm at Tara Loves to Dip. Also at Tara Loves to Dip on TikTok. I dropped something, but I don't know what it was. Let me roll in my cool new chair. Want to see what shoes I'm wearing today, you guys? Oh, it was my finger rest. Ugh. All right. So you guys know I am a fan of hot chocolate design shoes. I showed you my unicorn, my black furry unicorn shoes the other day. Well, today, because I color coordinated my clothes, my skirt, to match my mani, right? Check out these shoes. They're the 80s. Hold on. They're there. They're the 80s geometric style design. Look at the heel. How cool is that, right? Definitely 80s vibe. But I love hot chocolate design because their shoes are so cool and so unique. But these are another one of my heels. They're like 4-inch heels. All right, here. Back to it.
They are, when you walk into the house, the living room is right.
It's at 1. Yeah. Yeah, 1 o'clock. But I figured I'm not going to go. I mean, I know what it is, you know. Thank you, Lara. I like them too. I love hot chocolate design. And they have platforms. They have flat Mary Janes. And then they also have they have a lower heel, which they just like pretty much started making, like a smaller heel, and then this higher one. So I have 3 pairs of the heels and 1 pair of the platforms. My platforms are black and white. They're pretty cool too.
2019 at Dunkin' Donuts.
All right.
I would work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Before dip nails, I was all into shoes. That's where a lot of my money went.
And he would drop me off.
Brandis, I don't think every affiliate, if you go back and read the email, it said some affiliate. You were chosen off of our affiliate roster. So I don't think everybody was. I don't think it was everybody. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but if Tara doesn't know about it, I'm guessing that's why.
When you say we were using drugs, what do you mean?
Like getting high, using heroin, and crack, and
Tara, oh my God, did I tell you I got the names of the collections for Fairy Glamour? Did I give you that information? No release dates yet, but I got the names of the collections.
What was your drug choice?
You like them, Patty? You do not. There's no way Patty thinks my shoes are cute. There's no way she thinks those are cute. I think she's full of it.
What did it take for you to become sober?
All right, let's go in back through these nails. I think right away, though, I want to fix my pinky nail. And we are going to stay using the purple. I think once all said and done, it should look okay. I mean, it's dark enough, you know.
And you mentioned working at Dunkin' Donuts up until November.
Well, I have to go grab my vape. It's just on the table over here. I'd roll, but hold on.
yeah, he was leave after we hung for about 4 hours.
Let me pull my skirt down a little. Okay. Yeah, I got it and I opened it up and everything. I had no idea. I hadn't looked at my emails, and it didn't come from Revel. It came from like community. So it didn't even look like a regular email.
Until we got kicked out. They took him out.
You mentioned.
Oh, okay.
How did you support them?
We had food.
Yeah, you can pretty much tell what was what just by the dip names. I know. Okay, I wasn't sure if you knew. Okay.
Was there anyone you were close to back then in September?
All right, so what I'm gonna do again here is go over
In and out back then.
this now with the same colors, but we gotta get some blue on there too. So we'll start with a little purple.
Was anyone there?
Kimberly Frank.
Now we do our blue.
Yes.
How long have you known Kimberly Frank?
Oops, I used the wrong brush.
Since 2016, I believe.
And so back in October of 2019, how would you describe your relationship with her? You called her a friend. Were the two of you close?
Yeah, we weren't as close as we
Okay.
used to be because
And I'm just gonna put a little pink. So I'm just gonna tap it over. And this is what a tap ombre is, okay? A scrub ombre would be where I would let this sit until the base is almost dry, but not quite. And I would scrub the pigment. And so glitters aren't a good option for a scrub ombre anyway. It'd be a solid dip. Usually something with a good amount of pigment would be ideal for a scrub ombre.
Manchester.
Got that dip right there.
Yes.
How many times would you say?
I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 times that I can remember.
And who did she live with back then? Her home on Russell Street?
Her husband, Chris Crane, and her daughter, their daughter.
Okay.
You just mentioned Chris Brains. You know him as well.
Yeah,
How'd you know him?
through Kim.
How would you describe your relationship with him?
It was, I don't know, we were all just friends. Like, he was just a really nice person.
And have you kept in contact with either Chris or Kim Brain?
Okay.
I was in contact with Chris.
I think we're gonna use that flaky gel over top of this, you guys.
January.
It'll be a way to advertise it too.
January, before I got arrested.
So I'm gonna go backwards with my colors now for the second layer of this mani. So that means starting with the pink. I'm trying to put,
Yes.
I don't even see what the pink is, but trying to put the pink in the same spot it was before. Tap off.
What kind of firearms were stolen?
I have no idea what the names of them are. I just know
Green.
they were big. I don't know the names.
Oops, I missed the blue. We'll come back to that. I was supposed to do the blue next.
Yeah. Yes,
How many are we referring to?
2 that I remember.
Okay, and how would you describe them?
Like a rifle type. I don't know, they were just big.
All right.
Rifle, shotgun.
Again, I want to clean up around my cuticle area.
Yeah.
Did you personally see these?
Yes.
I want to talk about the first time that you saw them. Can you tell us about that?
I know that there were people at
It's
the house.
drying too quick. Okay, we'll let that sit. Move on to the middle now.
So that we could buy drugs off them, and Adam was showing them to those.
So this layer of base, because it's the second layer, will dry more slowly than the first, so we have more time.
I remember I was taking care of the kids, and
Okay.
I was looking to see what was going on in the living room from the kitchen, and it was just chaos. And
Green.
house at that time.
Now blue.
Why is that? Why was it chaos?
It was just a lot of people going in and out,
And then we'll put purple up at the top.
and taking care of the kids at the same time. It was,
Okay.
I don't even know.
I think you said that night. Are we talking about nighttime?
Yes.
So
If you're not familiar with dip nails or have never done them, I want to explain something about dip, and that is that you have to trust the process. It's not like doing nail polish where your nail looks good the first time you put the polish on. You know what I mean? There's more work that goes into dipping as far as filing, shaping, and buffing.
Yes.
and it sounded like you said
But just trust in the process, and
We had to treat.
you'll be happy with the outcome, especially if you're doing your own nails and you look down and you're like, wow, I did that.
so if you had
A lot of times you'll look down and you'll be like, wow, I did that. That's better than the salon used to do on me,
at that point, did you know what you
or imagining how much this mani would cost in a salon.
I don't know. I never dealt with that before. I just let him deal with it because I don't know.
It's very gratifying.
And the individuals that you're referring to that came to the house, do you know their names?
I remember.
Okay.
I don't remember his last name. And I don't remember if the other 2 came that night, but there was always somebody with my.
I'm just gonna put some purple.
I remember if Fish and Manny. I don't know their last names.
Okay, so Mike, Ish, and Manny were there that night.
Clean up.
I believe, yeah.
And I think you said he offered them the 2 guns.
Yeah.
And how long after you found out about the theft was this incident that you're describing?
So I have a lint-free wipe right here. I'm just wiping up any acrylic that I pull off with my tool. All right, we just got to do one more layer on the thumb, but these are looking cute. This one's still sticky. I'm actually going to throw a little more purple on it because the purple seems to be the lightest color. That's how slow the second layer of base dries. Subsequent layers. Some people like to do 3 layers of color. It all depends how thick you want your nails, how strong you want them. Because dip is acrylic, so it is strong. But clear acrylic is the strongest because there's no color pigment, in there taking up space.
When did you first become?
So after we finish this nail, we are going to what we call encapsulate, which is pretty much putting a clear coat of dip over our nails to protect these glitters or whatever design you have on your nails.
And she was trying to figure out where they went and who took them before Chris came back home to see it on the road, truck driver, whatever he did. And so Kim called and asked
Okay.
if we knew anything or if anybody was in and out the house, and then the other people that
There's really not much color that goes on each nail because,
she was asking everybody.
there's depending on how many colors you have, you need room for all of it. Go back to this pink for a minute.
And something, Kim's, I guess the night they got stolen, well, I know the night they got stolen, Chris,
Okay.
Kim left the door open to her house, and she was passed out.
And let me stop you there. Were you there?
All right.
When that got stolen?
No.
You said you know the night that got stolen. How do you know that information?
Because Kim was freaking out.
You can see all these little fine glitters on my skin here. I really like these glitters. I loved them last year when they came out, and I think they're perfect for spring. They're also easy to work with because they are fine glitters, Okay, so let's brush them off and then we'll clean up the dips. And my whole mess, look at all this glitter.
How do you know that?
Because he told me.
And when you say he told me,
Adam told me.
My pinky doesn't look that good, guys.
so he told you that he went to her house that night?
Well, I already knew he was supposed to be going there.
Okay.
We'll take a look at all of them after I brush off here. All right. So because I'm a DIYer, I'm not a nail tech, and even nail techs mess up sometimes, but sometimes my manis don't work out. I mean, this is definitely going to work out. I'm just not happy with how the pinky looks, and I've got so many layers, but I've already put 3 layers on, Maybe I can just...
You described living on Gilbert Street. You said Kim lived on
Russell Street.
I'm just going to leave it because you know what? We're putting a topper on it anyway. Okay. Let's wrap up these dips. So the pink one is icing on the cake. Gorgeous. I love this one so much. Like I got a sample of it from Heather, but I love this one so much I bought a mini. Sugar Floss is this gorgeous minty green glitter.
Okay, now we're back up a bit. You said the defendant told you that he went to her house.
Hip hop is the blue.
And he told you
Super pretty shade of blue. It's not too pale, you know. So I really like that one. And then this purple one is called Sugared Plum. And this definitely has flakies in it. Little tiny silver flecks.
It was that same night.
What did you got from him?
Yes.
And can you describe for us him?
Really, Britt? I can't believe that.
Can you walk us through him returning home that night?
Really? You got reprimanded?
No,
Damn.
and I was like, no, the kids.
I have this really cute Hello Kitty brush cleaner. These are good for makeup brushes too, but they're great for ombre brushes.
Did you see it?
Yeah, but I think he was going out. From what I remember, I don't remember seeing him bring anything in. I don't know where
Okay.
he put anything yet. Like, I don't know.
I have to clean up my space a little bit because there's glitter everywhere and I do not want to get it on, I was going to say on my nails. It's already glitter all over my nails, huh?
You said this is where he put them. What were you doing?
Mm,
Because they were
all right. Yes, that's as good as it's going to get right now. Okay, we need clear to encapsulate. I'm going to use Cosmic Nails Ultra Clear. This is a great clear to use, but you can find clear even on Amazon. Model Ones makes a good clear. Pretty much any brand is going to be decent, you know.
Did he ever tell you a different story about that night?
No.
Did you confront him about the guns?
Okay.
I
I'm going to let my fingers sit in here for a minute to absorb the base because remember how I was saying it dries more slowly.
that they're supposed to be our friends, but I don't know.
That's why I had bought you those dresses too. Figuring you'd be wearing them to work, looking all sassy.
Why are you upset?
Because I didn't know the guns, first of all, and second of all.
Okay, so I'm just going over the nails again with dip base. So we're putting our third layer of dip on because the clear is a layer.
And you said he just took them. How do you know he took them?
Because he's told me that he took them.
Okay, and so I want to stop you just then. So you told me the story he told you about going into the home, finding Kim passed out, waking her up, her freaking out.
Yeah.
Was there, it sounds like there was a subsequent conversation, so another conversation later when he told you that they were stolen. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that conversation?
What he
Alright.
said was that Kim was passed out and he ended up taking the guns. So, like, there wasn't really a story with it.
And that upset you?
Yeah, because he took them from friends and I didn't want the guns in the house.
Took them from friends.
Yeah.
Were you still
So happy Adam Montgomery was found guilty of all charges, you guys.
Did you ever talk to her?
I think he's not going to be sentenced. So they were talking about March and April, but I think like
Did she
the first available they had for all of them is like in May. But he has to be there for that.
She told me that
So this jerk, who's such a man, he beats his own 5-year-old daughter to death. And then is such a man, he doesn't show up for any days of the murder trial. This big man is now going to be sentenced to life. And I hope somebody in the New Hampshire prison system Gives him a little treatment of what he gave his little 5-year-old daughter.
See who took them.
Did that concern you at all?
Yeah,
And you'd already seen the guns at that point.
yes.
What do you want to get, Lachelle?
What did you do with that information?
I told Adam.
What are you looking to get?
Honestly, I don't remember. I know he was a little.
If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I will see them, or one of my girls here will see them, and somebody will respond if it's not an idiotic, if it's something to do with nails, a question you guys have, or a comment, but anything we're talking about, we want to hear from you. I want you guys to feel at home here. I mean, I'm just sitting in my house, Actually, this show, I've been on YouTube now. It's been at least 6 months, but for more than 2 years, I did the Daily Nail on Instagram as Instagram Lives. So I just recently switched over to YouTube.
I know there was another transaction, but I don't remember.
But Instagram is amazing for nail inspiration. The nail community is incredible.
Let me back up to the first transaction that you just described with Mike, Ish, and Manny. What were you doing
All right,
during that?
I
get some more bass.
I was all around the house because the kids were awake and not in bed because they woke up
Okay.
from all the noise, which happened every time. And I was trying, I tried keeping them in the kitchen and was trying to get them to relax, but that wasn't happening. And it was just a lot going on at once.
All right, there we go.
Like the guys being in the house. And
Okay, so this is what they look like after putting the clear on. I'm gonna brush off the excess clear.
they come in and they leave.
Did the gun stay in the house?
What trial am I watching right now? It's the Adam Montgomery trial. It's just when his wife testified, it automatically started playing in the background. So the next trial I'm waiting for is Chad Daybell. That's in April, you guys. So I'll be watching for that. You read all about it? The Harmony Montgomery one, Patty?
Do you remember them being stored?
Well, you got caught up right as the trial ended. You knew I was watching it.
Yeah.
Hi, Loyalty. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Okay, it's time to activate our nails. Today, Loyalty, today we're doing a watercolor ombre. I said I've been feeling the ombres 2 days in a row. Activator cures your dip nails in case you were unaware. So they don't go in a lamp like gel nails do. You put this clear thin layer of activator over them, let them sit for 2 minutes, and they'll be hard and cured. So you do not need a UV light to do dip nails.
During that offer, do you remember disclosing that the firearms were stored in
Okay.
a blue sheet and blanket?
Yes.
So this is what they look like now. Still not that great, right? We got like some dip up here over the nail. Oh, I never even shaped my ring finger, but it doesn't look that bad considering. Get a little bit of dip over here, but all in all, not too bad considering everything we put on the nails. Um, and then once we shape these and, file them and buff them, I am going to top them with this Aurora Luxe brand new, coming out tonight actually, 7 p.m. Eastern, from Luxie Nail. It is a rainbow flaky gel topper. It looks gorgeous over white. It looks gorgeous over black. And I think it's going to look gorgeous over this. So, this releases at 7 o'clock tonight. Don't forget my code is Tara15 for 15% off at luxienail.com. And that's where I get my jelly tips front that I'm wearing. She has stiletto, coffin, and almond shapes in short and medium. She doesn't have long, but a lot of people, these are the medium stilettos, which you can see are a decent length. She sells dip liquids. She has loads of gels, not just gel liquids, but gel polishes, beautiful gel polishes. She's releasing tonight at 7 as well the collection of disco reflective glitter gel polishes in silver, gold, red, purple, blue, green, olive, and black. These are so sparkly. Like, I'm obsessed with reflective. So she sent me the red one, and I can't wait to use that either. There he is. I know, baby. I forgot. You know when I remembered? At 10:45. So I'm going to put it in right after the live, okay? Look, my honey's here. You gonna shake it for me, baby? Look, that's Patty and Britt.
Did you ever observe a transaction between Adam and Flitter?
Can't believe my honey's here. Yeah, well, you look so hot in those sweatpants. They look so good on you. They're a little more forward, fashion forward, than your regular cargo pants or whatever, because they're a little more fitted at the ankle and they're nice and tight in the tushy. You look good in those. I thought you looked really hot this morning.
Do you remember when Kevin and Adam?
My husband just joined, everybody. So if you're here, welcome, Nick. Say hi, Nick. And don't forget to hit the like button, please. So we're waiting on the nails. I just activated. We're waiting for them to cure, and then we're going to file. Oh, thanks, loyalty. Hot sweatpants, that's right. Oh, everybody's saying hi to you. Brandis, Michelle, Tara, Lara. We're going to add Lara to the dip goddesses, okay, guys? Love you, honey. We should be ready to file. Can't believe you took me up on my offer and joined the live.
I got an altercation with him about it and tried taking it from him.
Hi, Shayna.
He still took it and left anyways. And it was just not good. And
all right, should we file? Let's see if we're ready. The way to check your dip nails is just to kind of tap on with a file. This is what I do, and you hear that hollow clacking, right? That means they're ready. If you don't hear that, then they're not ready to file, okay? These are both 100, 180 grit files. So is this. These are the ones I'll probably be using. I'm going to start at my pinky. I
Yes.
don't even know if he's still here. He might have left. Thanks for greeting him, ladies. Giving him such a nice welcome.
I remember him and Kevin talking about going up behind rock garden to shoot it off. That's what I remember.
Do you remember him coming back? How do you think?
So dip's pretty cool because you can hook your file, like get it right on the dip powder and file around your cuticle area
Yeah.
To shoot the gun.
to get a nice round shape up there, you know.
After that,
I'm having a little bit of a hard time on this corner though. Sometimes that happens. How's your mani coming along, Miss Patty? Patty's doing a mani too. I do have some nails on, Preppy.
you know, when you
These are the medium length stiletto jelly tips from Luxie Nail.
No, not that I know of.
do this,
Longer nails means more room for nail art.
do you know someone named Tone?
Yes.
Just switch that
And
up.
the defendant ever offered the firearms to them?
Yes. I don't
Okay.
know about Mark, but Tone, yes.
Can you tell us what you know of that?
Just offered to treat
Okay, I'm just going to take something a little thicker here to shape the free edge of my pinky. Yes, I do my own nails. Thank you so much. Yes, this is dip powder. I do dip nails.
Did you ever have a conversation?
So I'm wearing jelly tips, the full coverage jelly tips, which makes doing nails really easy because they're pre-shaped, you know, they're pre-sized, everything. Just pop those on and from there,
During that offer, do you remember telling law enforcement
it's pretty easy.
that Kim mentioned is still or missing?
Most of all my friends here that you guys see talking are
Or
DIYers like myself. We're all self-taught.
is that refreshed? You remember that conversation with Kim?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Okay, that looks good. So let's move on to the ring finger.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, love you too, baby. How'd it come out, Patty?
Kayla, do you remember where you were back on December 30th, 2021?
Learning to do your own dip nails is easy, guys. Anybody can do it. I'm telling you, if I can do it and I could never do nail polish or I didn't know a thing about filing. I didn't even file when I started dipping. Not at all. Because I didn't know, how to do it. But I'm telling you, anybody can teach themselves. It's very easy. I can recommend loads of small companies that you could try, or if you're not sure, you could do like I did, because I didn't even know small company dip powders, like dip powder companies existed, I went on Amazon and found a dip kit with like 6 or 8 dips, and the liquids came with a little file, and that's how I got started. And then I made an Instagram, and then I started finding out about all these other companies out there, small businesses,
Do you recognize anyone in those photos?
Yes.
and it's just been going from there.
Kelsey and myself.
So you're watching the Daily Nail. My name is Tara. I am your host, and I am here Monday through Friday around 11 a.m. So if you are interested in learning to do your own nails, or like hanging out with us, any of that, consider subscribing, please.
You mentioned Kelsey Small. Were you with her that day?
Not bad, Patty. Okay. What colors did you use? Well, I'm guessing you used the colors in the palette, but did you use them all, or?
Did Kelsey and Adam leave you at some point during your interaction there or your time there at Walmart?
Yes.
You know where they went?
No.
So again, I want to switch gears. Do you know something named Tara Hilder?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Tell us about your relationship with Tara.
She was.
So these two are pretty well shaped. I do have some dry skin on here. Try and get that off. Okay. All right, those look good. I'm gonna move on to the next now.
We ended up having a friendship, and it was a good friendship because our kids played with each other outside. And
Okay, so I am just shaping around the cuticle area first. I'll come down my sidewall too. Make sure it's not too square at this corner, right? Make sure that's rounded.
myself and Adam
And then I just come straight down, make sure the dip is smooth down my sidewall. Same thing on the other side.
I don't remember.
And then once I'm happy with like my sidewall and up here, I'll take a thicker file that's not as flimsy and shape my free edges. I think for stilettos having the thicker file, because this one just bends so much and it's harder. It's easier to get a nice sharp straight line with this type of file. In my opinion, I think it works best for me. Okay. I can't believe Nick joined. That's so funny because I said to him the other day, I was telling him about that horrible troll, that really bad one from the other day. I'm like, you should join sometime. That's when he's like, I'm watching John. I'm working. And then I'm like, but I'm on past 12. So that was really cool that he came on and said hello. Oh, trust me, we learn how to wipe. That's not the first time we've heard that question. You use your fingers, not your fingernails, when you hold your toilet paper. That's all. Look at that. I even entertained and answered your question. You're welcome. Hey, maybe it was a serious question, Brandis. Okay. Why'd my TV stop? Oh, it didn't stop. It's just quiet. Okay, this looks good. little bump there, but it's gone now. Yeah, I went on my phone and my tablet. I go to settings and there's nothing there that says community. Oh, Britt, you said that I have to go somewhere else, right? Oh, I forgot about that. Where do I gotta go again? All right, I'm just gonna come in a little more with this, make it a little pointier. That looks good. Okay. I want to make sure the underside of my nail is smooth too. A lot of times it'll be like wonky. So I just pretty much go like this. Which, honest to God, I have no idea how anybody else files. This is just what works for me. I don't know if I look weird filing, if it's not how anybody else files or what, you know. I honest to God don't know. This is just how I do it. So I could be doing it wrong, but it shapes my nails. So I guess it must be right if it works, right? There's lots of ways to do things and get the finished result you want, especially with dip. Mm.
Had his temperament, or sorry, had his, I'll track that question.
Okay, looking good.
So, Kayla, we spoke earlier about that June proffer.
Yes.
Do you remember who was party to that proffer?
Okay, I have YouTube Studio, actually, the app downloaded.
Myself, my lawyer, Paul, and Jesse. I guess.
That's right, it's not in YouTube, it's in YouTube Studio.
How did you come to be there for that proffer?
Okay.
Because I got subpoenaed to be questioned about harmony, and
Make sure it's smooth under there.
was scared.
Let me back up. Have you been charged with a crime prior to leaving to that proffer?
Yes.
Okay. Cute. I'm gonna buff real quick. Oh yeah, Britt, we were supposed to do that yesterday, huh? When you got out of work, you were gonna walk me through it. Damn it. Who's got plans? Oh yeah, Brandis, you got some plans this weekend. So hey, I asked you, Brandis, are you having the party at your house? I wish I was there. I could go bring him a present. my final step to shaping is just to use my ergo file, which is an ergonomic file that curves around your cuticle line here, or your cuticle. You pretty much it hooks onto your dip powder, and then you can swing it around, and it files it nice and round for you.
And 2 pounds of receiving stolen property.
And to remember being charged with perjury as well.
Yes.
Okay. Did you receive a letter from the Department of Justice prior to going to that proffer meeting?
I don't remember.
Do you think it would help refresh your
Okay.
memory if you saw a letter?
Yes.
In case you're wondering, the ergo file is made by Bonafide Beauty. It's available on Amazon.
And so you remember receiving a letter from the New Hampshire Department of Justice?
But you can use it on gel polish too. You just got to be careful because gel's soft, that you're not too aggressive with the file.
And is that what you did in that proffer?
Yes.
Is that what you're doing here today?
Yes.
And so the activity that formed the basis for those charges you just mentioned, specifically receiving stolen property was perjury. And you've explained the perjury, the receiving stolen property though. What is the basis of that charge?
All right.
The receiving stolen property was for the guns.
So the guns in this case,
Yes.
they were in your home,
Yes.
you knew they were stolen,
Yes.
and you knew that your husband was a felon.
Yes.
After you were charged with those crimes, did you reach a plea agreement with the Department of Justice?
Yes.
I'm just filing away any clear acrylic or dead skin or
All of your charges,
anything like that.
so including the welfare fraud and the receiving stolen property.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to clean my nails now with a brush and some alcohol. If you want, you can get up and go rinse your hands. Oh, so you're going to use that? Oh, that's awesome. Did he invite anybody from school?
So they left you in regard to statements of employee tax for identification.
Okay.
Did you receive
All right. I was going to top coat, but I totally forgot we're doing the gel. So normally, because we're going to use the Fairy Flitter Luxe Aurora gel on top. Normally, when using a gel polish, you would put a gel base on, but I'm going to top coat this with
is that the memorandum agreement?
gel top coat. So I'm not worried about it lasting or anything. I just keep my manis on for a day or two. Hopefully it looks good. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty. Might even do 2 layers of it. We'll see. It's pretty. think we will be doing 2 layers. It's a little, just like I feel like with any, I'm gonna cure for a minute. With gels, with flakes or glitters, it's hard to get even coverage of those loose particles that are floating around in gel. Totally different. It's not the same with these reflective glitters because that's just like what the whole gel polish is made up of. I swatched it and it was full coverage after 1 layer. I was really impressed. Aww. I hope so too, Brandis. Did you talk to any of the parents? Like, do you know if any are? Okay. So I just cured for 1 minute. I am going to do another layer. Oops. I was just hoping for a little heavier, flaky coverage, you know. Okay, pretty. Another 1 minute cure. When they come out, I'm just gonna put a gel top coat on. And then we'll put some cuticle oil on, pick out a nail fee sleeve, pick out some rings. And this is what I mean by trust the process. If you've been here from, you know, when I was doing the mani and putting the color on my nails, and you kind of saw what a mess it was and what a mess I made, right? And then after, I mean, you could literally have your 5-year-old paint the base on your nails, dip your nails, and still make that mani look boss, you know, when it's done. That's why I love dip so much. Every step you do, you see them looking better and better. By the time you're done, you're almost like blown away. Oh, good. Hi, Jesse. Good, Brandis. All right, so we're just going to top coat these now. Look how pretty.
And what was the sentence that was imposed?
I got 3.5 to 7 suspended.
So I'm using gel top coat because we used a gel polish topper on these, right? So I'm just going to finish the mani with gel instead of dip liquids today.
Prison sentence for each charge.
Yes.
And what portion of that prison sentence are you currently fulfilling right now?
So 3.5 to 7 with the 1.5 off my minimum.
And you mentioned the suspended portion of the sentence.
Yes.
What if anything do you have to abide by?
I don't typically cap my edges. I usually do with gel, just so it doesn't peel. But with dip liquids, I don't because I change my manis out so frequently. But for you, you know, you want your mani to last and you don't want it to chip. Definitely make sure you're capping your free edges, okay?
It's also suspended for, I had 10 years over my head.
And what is your obligation with respect to that agreement? What do you have to do?
I have to abide by the state.
And with respect to this trial, what is
So
your
I will
position?
cap these.
To tell the truth.
What happens if you violate those conditions?
I can get all of the charges that I have that got dismissed and
Just making sure there's nothing on
they can charge me
my skin, and I don't think there is.
take back everything that we agreed on.
Okay. Oh, a little bit up here.
So, Kayla, I want to briefly talk.
All right, one more 1 minute cure.
Discussed today. You testified earlier that the defendant had this transaction with Manny Fish.
Anybody else have plans for the weekend? Britt, how about you? Does it seem any brighter over here today? I added a new light. Look, I got this light off of Temu, but in the picture, this is it, right? So it has a USB plug. But in the picture, it was on a base with like 2 outlets and a couple USB charging ports. So that's how I thought it came. And I ordered 2 of them. So when they came, I'm like, what the heck? So I went in because I was going to send them back. Because what was I going to? They weren't what I wanted, you know? I was looking for something with Dominic with outlets that he could put on the top of his bed and stuff. So I was going to send them back, and I went through the whole thing to return them. But they said I didn't have to return them. I could just keep them, and they refunded me. So that was kind of cool. So I plugged it in over here to see if it helped with light today. Ooh. Coming into town on Sunday to see you? What'd I say, Brandis? What'd I say?
For just a moment, we are going to take a break now. It's a good time for our mid-morning break. So ladies and gentlemen,
Wait, who's your best friend? I didn't know I was going to Ohio. I thought Jules was your best friend. Now I'm confused. I know there's another friend I don't know about. After applying that gel, there's like a little bump right here. Okay, can't even see it anymore. Let's get my happy cuticle oils out. Let's definitely use Mediterranean Coast. This smells so good. This comes out on March 1st. You can save at Happy Cuticle Company with code TARA15. I put it under my nails too. I like my cuticle oil. I like a lot of cuticle oil. Oh, yeah, the picture was a lie. Yes. $2:30 Pacific, so 5:30 on Sunday. What's up, hanging with Bryce? Hey, happy Friday to you. That cut is not wanting to go away. All right. How pretty. I have some rings just like sitting here. They're ones I've used recently, and then some new ones I haven't opened up yet. You know how I have this in silver? I got it in gold too. I only had bought the silver because I wasn't sure I would like it, but yes, I do. This is a rainbow heart. Oh, my Pura Vida. I should use that one. But I think I might go with this ring if I can get it open. All of these rings, you guys, besides this one, are from Temu. I'm currently going through an obsession with cuff rings, as are some of my friends. And Temu has a pretty good selection of them. This looks really tiny. Hold on. Let me stretch it. All right. But look how pretty they are, the way they frame the nail. It's like a picture frame for your nail. See? So pretty. That won't fit. Where is that silver ring I was just showing you guys? Oh, it's right here. Use those two? I think so. Now I need a sleeve. I do have a light blue. I have pink. I have a light purple somewhere. Reminder to put your rings on after your nail fee sleeve because sometimes they get caught in the lace. I just flipped that one around. Okay. All right. I think we're going to go with the blue sleeve today. Here is the finished mani. Let me hold it up a little closer for you guys to see. Kind of hard for you guys to see, right? Oh, the hair. Thank you, Britt. Yeah, I like it. I think it turned out pretty. I love watercolor manis. I think they're fun to do. They're a little abstract, little, I mean, you can do kind of any colors and stuff. Actually, last year I did it during Pride Month with like rainbow colors, but I did brights, and it turned out really cute. I liked that mani as well. So thank you all for being here with me on this Friday. Don't forget that Luxie Nails dips and gels, including the gel topper we used today called Fairy Flitter, are releasing at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. It's Luxie, Luxie, nail.com. Use code TARA15 for a discount. Yeah, I really do appreciate you guys being here. Most of you anyway. You know who I'm talking about. And I will be back Monday at about 11 a.m. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and go get your pretty nails on. Have a good one, guys. Bye.